Coach, you guys turn around and play this team again in less than 48 hours. What are some of the things that stand out about this game that you'll want to carry over and work on for the next one?
I thought some of our game plan stuff was really good. I thought they went deep into some possessions and made some plays at the end of clock, that you got to tip your hat to. Obviously, Curry got loose a couple times. I thought the thing that really hurt us was transition, because they had some runouts on us where, it was too easy. But I thought game plan wise, we did a pretty good job on them, much better than we did the first time. And then offensively, I thought we had really good poise tonight. I thought Teo and Ty specifically, against their pressure, the first game, they got the best of us. And I thought tonight they handled that with great poise. And we generated good shots, didn't turn it over, got to the line more than they did. We did a lot of good things. We just got to, clean up some stuff defensively, get back in transition, and keep generating good looks and keep letting them fly with confidence.
Joe Masato, the Oklahoman.
Mark, what did you see from Lou's matchup against Steph and just the foul trouble that Lou got in there early in the first half?
Well, he was obviously questionable. He's got the hip thing, and his patellar is acting up a little bit. So he battled through to play tonight, which I credit him for. I also think it's the first time he's guarded Curry, because we played these guys early, and then Curry was hurt when we played him later. And obviously he was a rookie last year, and you develop a feel for really good players. That's one of the things I learned from Robertson, is he had just a great feel for individual matchups because of the experience level he had. And Lou's kind of gaining that, with all these players. But tonight was his first crack at Curry, and that's obviously a really, different preparation from any other player in the league. And so it was good learning for him. Obviously foul trouble. I didn't go back to him simply because of, the patellar, and then, we were out of the game at that point when I was going to go back to him. So, I thought he did a good job. It's foul trouble, obviously, but it's good learning for him. It's good development. He's still growing as a defender in terms of learning the league. He's not, he's obviously really good as it is, but tonight was good for him.
Nick Gallo, Thunder Broadcasting.
Yeah, Mark, speaking of fouls, did you feel like that 4-point play where Curry kind of baited the foul at the end of the third quarter, was that a momentum changer for them?
I mean, it was a big play, obviously, anytime the team gets 4 points on a possession. But, I was happy with how we tried to play. I thought defensively we really tried to get the game plan into the game. They're obviously a really good team. He's a really tough preparation. Green's just as tough. I mean, those guys, their chemistry together is as good as any two players in the league. And so it's even when you throw a really good game at them, they're still really hard to guard. And I thought we did a really good job tonight. It gives us a lot to work with. We'll come in tomorrow. We'll get some work in, try to carry it over for their game against them on Saturday.
Steve McGehee, News 9.
Mark, you pulled to within, I think, 6 with about 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. But what did you see after that from your team? I'm sure on the other end, it was Golden State. Curry got hot, but I'm sure you didn't expect Mulder to have the game he had tonight. I think he had 7 threes. Were they the biggest difference makers in this win tonight?
Yeah, I mean, against a team like, Golden State with a player like Curry, you want to make the role players beat you, and, tonight we got a little loose on Curry. But you got to credit those guys. I mean, Mulder made shots. Toscano Anderson was really good. Green, obviously, is beyond a role player, but was really good facilitating. And we made them go deep into possessions, and they make the right plays. They're a good team. But there's some stuff that we can clean up for sure, and we'll continue to do so.
Barry Trammell, the Oklahoman.
Yeah, Mark, I know you've talked, quite a bit about this baseball series type of schedule on occasion. But do you like it? Do you hope it continues? Do you hope it's something the NBA does in the future? They did it for COVID reasons, I think, this year. But is that something you wouldn't mind seeing carry over into the future?
I wouldn't mind it. I think it's good for travel. It limits travel. And so from a rest standpoint, there's probably some credence to it. And then, we're trying to develop our guys, and it's great for learning because we got all this stuff from this game that we want to clean up. And it's obviously a really special preparation. It's a different style of play than we're used to seeing, with the rest of the league. And if you turned around and played Sacramento now, there'd be some stuff you'd have to park until the next time you play Golden State. But the fact that we can turn around and play them again means that we can try to carry some of the lessons over And so, I don't mind it at all. I think there's some merit to looking into it.
Is there any downside?
I would just say, I don't know. I mean, I guess like just the mix of the schedule, just seeing different teams throughout the season, maybe for the fans or something like that. I don't know if it benefits the best teams. I think it's hard if you're really, really good to turn around and play the same opponent twice in a row. But I think there's more upside than downside. I think it's worth looking into.
Christos Saltis, SDNA.
Coach, speaking for Gabriel Deck, did you expect for him to get acclimated so quick in the different style of play in the NBA? And how satisfied you are about that?
I mean, I've mentioned this before. We're really excited about him. The way that he's integrated into the team and into the NBA, and the style is, he really hasn't flinched. And there's a lot of change for him. This is his first time in the league, first time with our team, in our system. Obviously, there's a bit of a language barrier, but has not seemed to be a deterrent with him. He's done a really, really nice job. We didn't really have an expectation. That's why we throw these guys out there and see what they can do. And we're doing that with Gabby. We're doing it with Josh Hall, Horde, Charlie. We're trying to get as much of a look at these guys before the season runs out as we can. And Gabby's been impressive with how he's integrated so far.